It's February 17th, 2012. This is vlog 30. Trying to think, where do I begin? Well, I want to talk about some stuff, but I'm trying not to cry about it. So I'm going to take a couple of pauses in between here to keep from doing that. So yeah, I guess I'll start about what happened at work yesterday. They finally put me on the floor. I was really anxious because I was waiting and waiting and waiting for them to put me out there. I didn't quite have all my materials straight yet, but I really needed to get the first kink out. So they finally put me out yesterday, and I got like the worst couple in the world. You know, it's a little discouraging to think about it now, but you know, it's a good learning tool. I guess it's best to start off with among the worst than to start off with the best and, you know, have to compete with yourself to, you know, stay on that high level. But yeah, they were totally disinterested in what I was talking about, and well, they were Israeli, so they were speaking in Hebrew about me. I can tell by their body language. Everybody else was, well, my coworkers that were in my training session, I was telling them, I think they were talking about me. I was like, no, they probably were just, you know, talking about something. No, I saw their body language. They were talking about me because I was kind of screwing up some stuff, and I had to pause a couple of times to, you know, catch myself and see where I was at in my presentation. So, but then again, it was my first time, so I expected it to be like that. Yeah, so I knew I wasn't going to do a fantastic job on my first time, but still, I didn't think it would be that bad. And, you know, they were totally disinterested, and they were like dry as toast. Like, I can be pretty fun at times. I mean, I try to be a happy-go-lucky person. I mean, I've worked in retail for a long time, and I made a lot of friends with customers. Like, I had people that come back to my store, so the only reason why they came back to my store was because of me. So, you know, I know how to build relationships with people, and I know how to work with clients. I've done stuff like that all my life in the working world, but these people, they were just like assholes the entire time. And they totally discouraged me and threw me off so much. And after a while, I just like said, fuck it, and I just screwed up the entire thing. But, you know, right off the bat, I could tell they were going to be some tough cookies, and I knew I couldn't break them because I wasn't that experienced in it. So, but yeah, and I was pretty down about that. So after work, I went to my friend's house because, you know, I thought he was going to cheer me up. He did, actually. I went over there because I had to drop off his garage door opener because he let me borrow it the other day because I slept over, and I needed to get out, and my car was parked in the garage, so he gave me his extra garage door opener. So I had that, and I wanted to return that because I was uncomfortable with it in my car in case anything ever happened. God forbid if anything ever happened to my car. I didn't want his garage door opener stolen, so I went over there and, you know, I told him what happened at work, and he was kind of telling me, like, yeah, you can't let that bother you, and it's a good thing that you start off with people like that because, you know, you'll learn what not to do next time, and, you know, well, you know, it's a good learning tool because he was telling me about when he first started at his job, and he works on machines. And he was telling me, like, when he first got there, he was, you know, assigned to fix machines that he had no idea how to fix. And it was kind of discouraging for him, and he couldn't figure out what to do. But, you know, you always have people there to help you. And luckily, I do have managers there that can help me. And I have other coworkers there that were willing to help me out. So, I mean, that's a good thing. But it's still kind of shaking when you start a new job and, you know, things don't go right. And, you know, it makes you not want to go back. But, you know, this was the first time. I can't get discouraged, and there's some other people there that haven't been selling, so they're kind of down in the dumps too. And I see why so many people leave this career, because it's tough. I mean, selling stuff is easy, but it's also the hardest thing in the world. And it's kind of hard to stay on your game when you're constantly being knocked down. So it's understandable to be, down about it every once in a while, but you can't let that bother you too much, because you have to go back the next day and start all over, and hopefully it goes better this time. So I'm trying to stay positive about today, and I'm hoping things will be better and I have a better audience this time. Probably something in the middle, nothing too easy and nothing too hard this time. Hopefully I'll get my steps right, because I totally got them screwed up, and that's what pretty much threw me off yesterday. I got anxious and nervous, and I don't know, I was just worried about a lot of stuff. Plus I ran out of money yesterday. I couldn't even get gas, and I was on E, so I had to call my mom up to give me $10, which she just got from my brother because she's broke herself. So it's just hard being in this situation where I'm trying to work and it's hard, and I have no money, and it's hard to stay focused when you have nothing positive to look forward to. And I should be used to it, because pretty much most of my life has been that way. Like, if I explain my life story to a complete stranger, they would look at me like, why aren't you balled up in the corner just like shriveling away? But I don't do that, because I always believed that there was something better. And yeah, I'm trying not to cry again. I cried earlier today. When I was at my friend's house, I cried. He didn't know. I didn't let him know. He probably knew that I was upset, because I was kind of like acting weird. But yeah, this is, I don't know how much longer I'm going to last with him. And I don't know, I'm just getting down about everything. And everything is just a mess right now. So right now I'm just not in the best of moods. So I need gas, so I'm going to open up my piggy bank and pay in quarters for some gas, because that's all I have right now. I get paid today, but I don't know if I'll be able to cash my check until next week. So yeah, and I don't have any bank accounts out here. All my stuff is back in Michigan, so I don't know how I'm going to do this. I really need a direct deposit, but they didn't have the account set up yet to do that. So yeah, I'm going to see about trying to do that today. But yeah, there's that, and I guess that's all I have to say for right now. I have to get ready for work soon, and I definitely need to practice some stuff before I go, because I really don't want to screw up today. I need to make a sale. I haven't been on the floor yet. Most of everybody else in my group has been on the floor several times, and one guy, he's like on a roll. He's making a sale like almost every day now. So I'm really behind, and I really need to catch up, and I feel like discouraged because I'm behind everybody else now. I feel like I'm back in school, and like I'm trying to catch up with the A students, and I'm on C average. So yeah, there's that. So I'm gonna go now. And I got Wendy Williams playing in the background. I'm not even paying attention to it. I normally watch her to feel better about things, but it's just not doing it for me today. So yeah, so I'm gonna go now, because I'm just gonna go. So I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.